Me gusta. Me gusta.
How the world
Uh,
like I don't know how you make
I,
anything
I,
more
I, I,
obvious than that.
I want the knife.
In this debate. But thank you for coming on despite what you've been going through. So I appreciate it.
Thank you, Piers. I'll convey that to them.
Thank you very much. Thank you to the panel. Thank you.
That was crazy. Cynical people exist in institutions, dude. It's not comparable.
Crazy.
I'm sorry. This isn't about cynicism. We're like the degree to which nobody believes in anything has been ramping up massively over the past couple of decades.
Nighttime?
Lord of the Nerds says Destiny doesn't realize he's invited here as the representative of the lunatic fringe. Interesting. Destiny
Interesting.
is demonically possessed.
Demonic. Clearly demonic.
True.
Blazing.
One side celebrates the murder of the other side, and it doesn't go in the opposite direction. Case in point.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Stephen Bonnell, who had this to say after the
Bonnell.
assassination of Charlie Kirk.
Trickle regen.
Out the crime statistics?
You need conservatives to be afraid of getting killed when they go to events so that they look to their
Chunk.
leadership to turn down the temperature. The issue is right now, they don't feel like there's any fear. Like, I don't know, it's like memes. It's just memes to everybody, I guess. I don't know, bro.
It's
I
memes.
don't care. I'm playing video games. Okay, I'm done today. I don't care. God, it's gonna be so gay if I get killed in the next 2 months of what I'm doing. Well, the out here, please don't anybody make any actual the most weak bullshit speeches on my side. God, if it happens, holy shit, I'm gonna make it before I go out
Mother.
to go live and not. It's so optics.
Hard to make sense of what he's saying.
You fucking cut out all the cuss words.
Of course, I completely disavow everything Destiny said there. I think only the right should be able to frivolously and with no consequences or pushback call for violence and destabilize society. I think
True.
Because like it's bad enough with them doing it relentlessly, so why add to it, right? Yeah. Anyway, he's getting. I think that like a clip of Destiny was recently.
Do I? No. Didn't even bring a torch.
Senate hearing as part of like a conversation about political violence. I'm not entirely sure.
Let's grab a couple of these.
So
What do I do with those torches?
Right now, Elon was posting about it. Fucking, it's really funny.
Really funny. Elon is super funny. He's hilarious.
There was a clip on Fox News too. Yeah, we saw that at the beginning. Jesus Christ, what an opening segment. Started stream 2 hours ago. Oh my god. Destiny versus the entire
world.
Fucking
Jesus. Oh, is he stuck on that cup?
Really quick though, before we do that.
Get fucked, loser.
It happened.
Is he actually stuck on that cup?
We finally got a rate cut. We got a rate cut. A quarter-point cut. But it looks like there might be more in the near future.
Maybe I need to get it stuck on top of something.
Stocks go boom. Yep. Look at how boom the stocks are going. Look at the fucking
What is happening to that thing?
10-year yield. Oh, no, no, no. Look at that.
Where'd he go?
Does this contribute to the recession then? It's complicated. The
What?
process that is taking place
Where
right
did this
now, these
cunt
rate
come
cuts
from?
Are meant to stimulate the economy, which they will.
What?
but they are
Why?
Inflationary, and I think that based on the way the economy is looking right now, they're not even going to stimulate the parts of the economy that affect you and me, I guess, or maybe you, because I'm a live streamer. My job's a little different. But like, they're not going to reduce unemployment. It's not going to address the cost of goods. It's not going to fix the problems that people are having day to day. It's going to be great
One's
for the market.
dead.
It's going to be phenomenal for speculative investors. Every time the Fed cuts rates, it triggers the start of a recession or is in response to one. Yeah, well, the question being like, what side of the hill are we on? You know. Stocks initially moved higher on the news before falling
Jesus!
into the red across all three major indexes. Wait, why? Why would stocks go down? That's... Hold on.
Jesus! Where the fuck are these?
We finally get a rate cut after 9 months, and it leads to nothing? Just a little heartbeat? Already priced in. Oh no. Everything's priced in. The crash. me looking at the big book of everything that's already priced in. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck Jesus.
That's not good. Powell clip? Yeah, give me the Powell clip.
Colleagues and I, good afternoon. My colleagues and I remain squarely focused on achieving our dual mandate goals of max.
Powell
Barely.
signaled clearly these cuts were coming. Yeah, but like nothing's ever actually priced
Jesus.
in. Investors have fish brains. Like people, nothing ever actually gets priced in. It's like a meme, you know?
Maximum employment and stable prices for the benefit of the American people. While the unemployment rate remains low, it has edged up. Job
Fuck you.
and downside risks to employment have risen. At the same time, inflation has risen recently and remains somewhat elevated. In support of our goals and in light of the shift in the balance of risks, today the Federal Open Market.
What does it mean for us poors? Unironically, like save money right now. Keep your job, save money. The series like that, like it's. I've been saying this for a while, and you know, a lot of people have doubted me. I was saying rice and beans 9 months ago, and people were like, dude, the crash didn't happen immediately after the tariffs came in. What gives? That's not how the economy works, man. That's not how the economy works. It's not a day where you can't press a red button and then instantly change that shit, man. It takes a while. And I feel like we're getting there. What if we're unemployed? Work on that.
Market Committee decided to lower our policy interest rate by 1/4 percentage point. We also decided to continue to reduce our securities holdings. I'll have more to say about monetary policy after briefly reviewing economic developments.
Slow
Recent indicators suggest the growth of
motion.
economic activity has moderated. GDP rose at a pace of around 1.5% in the first half of the year, down from 2.5% last year. The moderation in growth largely reflects a slowdown in consumer spending. In contrast, business investment in equipment and intangibles
Yeah,
has
spider mouth.
This is really not good.
picked up from last year's pace. Activity in the housing sector remains weak. In our summary of
B.
economic projections, the median participant projects GDP to rise 1.6% this year and 1.8% next year, a touch stronger than projected in June.
And that's
Eh.
factored in. A lot of that GDP growth is just going to go towards like the top end speculative investments. It's not even reflected in like GDP growth that you would get by adding new jobs.
In the near term, risks to inflation are tilted to the upside and risks to employment to the downside, a challenging situation. When our goals are in tension like this, our framework calls for us to balance both sides of our dual mandate. With downside risks to employment having increased, the balance of risks has shifted.
Oh no.
Accordingly, we judged it appropriate
Oh,
this
no.
time to take another step towards
Oh,
more
fucking God.
neutral policy stance.
That shit is so fucking grim, man. The fact that, like, to whatever extent it's priced in, the fact that a 0.25% rate cut barely led to, like, a blip on the market. Like, people, I feel like everyone knows what's coming. Dollar slips after Fed cuts benchmark. Fuck, I need to hold all my fucking savings account in euros. The US dollar index, which gauges the US currency strength against others, including the euro, traded 0.33% lower shortly after the decision. As a political project, you know? Right? That's for Crusader, the $5. Okay, the enemies here respond, like, immediately. Fun.
He's just playing that fucking game.
Where are we?
Okay, let's
So
see if
this
there's
is like the
anything
other
else to
outer edge
watch.
of the Citadel? Ew.
Is he gonna cry? It's happening again. Uh, TV.
So it's like, I'm not trying to say that like stealing is always just.
Didn't he have a fucking panel last night or something? Is he using skulls in his fucking thing like me? Five? Political violence in America.
I don't wear deodorant.
You don't wear deodorant, and you don't smell bad.
You tell me.
No, I don't smell a thing actually.
I don't smell.
The first person I find wearing Carpe gets $100. Let's go. Oh, look at that. What are you wearing? It's not sweat stopping like the Carpe.
I was curious what you had in your hand.
Well, it's my startup. It's called Carpe. This stops odor and sweat. It's a quick drying lotion. My co-founder and I made it because nothing else worked for us. Anybody
Watch how butter affects love handles.
The reason butter is called butter is because of the butyric acid. The best part of deodorant is most people don't know that the lining of your cauldron is cell.
I was just telling Wick before we started, it feels a little bit like I'm in a Rocky movie or a Creed movie where, I had my first debate panel literally 2 days ago, and it is your welcome fight, and now it's time to fight the champ. So,
Time to fight the champ. Let's go.
I guess first off, for who I am, greetings, salutations. My name's Scotty Ove, aka Gen Z Attorney.
Gen Z
former
Attorney?
prosecutor in North Carolina, currently work in private practice doing criminal defense, as well as really any type of civil litigation that comes in the door. So really just a little bit of everything. So even though that's my area of practice, I have a personal interest kind of for a while since getting into the law and the constitutional law stuff. So try to stay as up to date as I can on Supreme Court decisions and various facets of that.
Fuck out of here.
A little bit about who I am. Obviously, been aware of Mr. Destiny for a while, and actually kind of been the go-to voice of when I want to get a well-reasoned, well-educated left-wing opinion. I think starting back in the Manosphere arc, the Red Pill arc, and yeah. So
There we go.
as far as the situation itself, obviously I'm a right-leaning person. I'm trying to make the reasonable right be a thing again. That's my calling card, and I will extend it as many olive branches as is necessary, even if that means beating you over the head with the olive branch, and hopefully to get to some sort of common ground. I don't know. Regarding the situation itself, I feel like we're going to get into that, so I think I'll hold off for now and let the other folks do their bit.
Okay, well, thank you for being here. I'm sure we will get into it. Holly, now that you're here, what are your thoughts?
Okay, sorry for the delay. My thoughts are that the extreme polarization in this country has obviously led us to a very shitty place. There's plenty of blame to go around, and lots of that blame is should be deservedly directed at Donald Trump.
Deservedly.
Plenty of Republican influencers and politicians who obviously stoke these flames and engage, I would say, in the type of stochastic terrorism that we're used to seeing from our favorite tanky Twitch user. However, to me, this is not the same as gerrymandering or making edgy jokes where you have to meet what the other side is doing in order to still be in the game. I don't see how the left or liberals lose by not playing just as dirty in this type of game. I don't see how the left or liberal loses if they decide to turn down the rhetoric. Even if most of the responsibility
Fucking praying mantis.
falls on the other side of the aisle, I don't see why this aspect also needs to be gamified when we're paying in human life for it.
Last time I fought one, I got shitted on.
Dev, welcome to the stream. What are your thoughts? You're muted on your end, sir.
It's time for the streets to run red with the blood of everyone. Let's go! Hi, how's it going, guys?
Oh my god.
I'm just fucking around.
What are your thoughts here?
My actual thoughts. Okay, so.
Jesus.
Jokes aside, I've noticed a pattern, okay? When you have a left-wing guy who attacks a right-wing,
Can you get up here?
you'll see establishment Democrats offer condolences. Maybe they'll take the opportunity to shill for some new gun laws. Far-left communists over on Blue Sky, they'll cheer and clap and talk about how liberals deserve the bullet too. Right-wingers talk about wanting a civil war and they want revenge. They want justice.
Civil war, revenge.
As a left-wing guy, you'll see establishment Democrats call for calm. They'll definitely
Jesus.
shill for new gun laws. Far-left communists, they might be outraged, but they might also say, "LOL, he was a lib, he was a traitor to the revolution." And then right-wingers, they invent these fucking conspiracy theories about how the attacker was not truly right-wing. He was a crypto-leftist, or he was a glowy or some shit. And
Chloe?
There can be no real reconciliation unless the right deals
Jesus!
with violence. And that's kind of weird to say when it was a right-winger who just got killed, but it is nonetheless the truth. And I guess we'll get into it as to
Yeah, we will. And last but certainly not least,
Get up here,
what are your
bitch.
thoughts here? Political violence and what we do about it.
Yeah, we have a leader right now, the United States of America. His name's Donald Trump. If anybody has the responsibility to turn down the violence, it probably should be him, especially given that he's the one who pushes a lot of it. Seeing Charlie Kirk get exploded on Streamable over and over again is exactly the type of stuff that Republicans push for.
Oh, science!
It's not a call for peace, it's a call for more and more and more violence. That violence just always seems more acceptable when it's not happening directly to you. If you have two people standing in front of a piece of paper doused in kerosene and both of them have a match, one person extinguishing their match is not going to prevent the paper from catching on fire. This weird game of saying the left needs to turn it down over and over and over again, we're like a decade into this insanity, and Donald Trump, even today, like people on Fox and Friends are begging him to call off the civil war that the other side is screaming for, and he refuses to do it. Matt Walsh from the Daily Wire and a ton
True.
of other large right-wing figures are literally calling for revenge, for retribution, for some type of war. The idea that the left shouldn't say anything or that the left needs to take the lead on this, civility is achieved when both sides agree to be civil. And if the right isn't agreeing to be civil,
Goose.
then the left is being amoral or immoral by trying to be civil. You shouldn't subject yourself to extinction when the right is calling for
The best and worst snacks for your waistline. Now here's everybody. Oh, hummus is so healthy for you. It's made from chickpeas, unfortunately. Chickpeas are part of the veggie thing. And they are loaded with veggie chips. Just because it sounds great doesn't make it healthy.
Get up.
What kind of vegetables they are. Pistachios are phenomenally good for you. They're the highest melatonin.
a total destruction of your side and keep saying you're out war.
What the fuck, dude?
If anyone feels they're being talked over or needs to get a word in edgewise, just let me know.
Christ.
Other than that, let's get to the conversation.
Yeah, I'll go first. My first question for Destiny would be, if we had a clip
I didn't
of
bring any
Trump
healing.
saying that it needs to be non-violence and kind of honoring and lifting the spirit of Charlie Kirk and following in his footsteps, would that change any of the analysis we're doing here?
If Donald Trump was making strong, disavowals of violence and saying everybody needs to turn it down, that would be very good. It would start to change things, yes.
Okay, so I don't want to do the clip game back and forth, but I just, you want to take my word for it, great. If not, we can do the clip game. Saw a clip of him today. I don't know if it was on the White House lawn, and I heard him explicitly saying, basically,
I've already seen the clip that you're talking about, and literally 5 seconds before the edited clip you've seen, he blames radical left Democrats.
So then, in that spirit, then, I seem to recall back to the Biden Independence Day speech, which I agree was not as bad as people make it out to be, because he puts this caveat in there where he's saying, oh, it's not the whole Republicans, it's not the whole conservative movement, it's just those MAGA Republicans, and seemingly putting that caveat in there was enough to kind of quell people, or I guess get folks on the left to think, oh, look, he's not calling for violence, it's just those crazy MAGA Republicans.
I've watched the entire speech and I've read the transcript and I can link it to you. He's explicitly talking about people who deny the results of the 2020 election, a belief that over 80% of conservatives hold today. It is fucking insane, and he was 100% correct in his analysis.
And so you're saying there's a world of difference there then between Biden when he clarifies and says, oh, I'm just talking about MAGA Republicans, but then when Trump says, I'm just talking about radical left Democrats, they're saying that's different, those clarifications?
Biden was talking about people that were denying the outcome of the election. When Donald Trump says radical left Democrats, he's talking about every Democrat in the United States of America. Biden explicitly said afterwards, I don't even think the majority of Republicans are MAGA Republicans. But he was explicitly talking about people that denied the results of the election, which is a view that most conservatives, a huge majority, hold today. That's absolutely corrosive to our democracy. This morning when Donald Trump was asked, what can we do, what should we do, Donald Trump says, take vengeance. And then the guy's like, at the ballot box? And he's like, well, yeah, voting, but that doesn't work anymore because it's all rigged. And that was what he said. It's like, oh, okay, so I guess we're just gearing up for a civil war.
Gearing up.
Okay. Go ahead, Tali, please.
I guess I just so what comes next then? So Destiny, I really am with you that this is to both sides. This is not an accurate portrayal of what's going on. I find myself very frustrated that so many people on the right can't bring themselves to also just de-escalate. And overwhelmingly, Democratic politicians and
Shit, which way do I go?
Lib, whatever influencers have been calling this out and have seemed
fuck?
justifiably horrified. It really, it kind of seems like it's only a certain segment of the left even that is really feeding this ugly machine, but why not denounce? I mean, as I think maybe Dev pointed out on Twitter earlier, I don't know if he said it in his opening, but these are people who are barely voting with the Democrats anyway. They want violence against the libs as much as
Fuck, I didn't bring any healing?
Who cares about him? We talk about him later. The problem we have right now is the President of the United States is pushing us to civil war. Why the fuck would I talk about irrelevant things who don't even vote?
Sure, and I agree. I agree the president has a problem too, but what I hear you saying is that essentially the people like you, left of center people, libs also, can't back down from this fight because the other side isn't taking their lighter away. But then so where is that going to get us? Then there's still a fight.
We go to civil war. We go to
Can't get up
what do you mean?
there.
So then
efficient
Okay, so
way to
we're
get
gonna go
around.
ahead towards civil war? Like what
Sure.
kind of
Civil
what kind
war
of
is better
solution
than than extinction, right? What do you mean? What kind of a solution is that? It's up
You
to the
say
other side. You
extinction,
can't choose to
this
have
is
both
not a
people
good
go to
place to bring
civility.
up a-
That's not a choice that one person
Yes,
can
you-
make. One person can choose to either fight or be made extinct. And right now, that's what if the other side chooses to fight, those are your only options. That's all you can do, right?
You say made extinct, okay, but so you're leaving out the again,
Made
it's bizarre the
extinct.
analogies we're making here because we're kind of talking about rhetoric online and then we're also talking about actual violence in real life. But obviously
What do you
there's
think?
a whole
Wait. What do you mean we're talking about rhetoric versus actual violence? What do you think politics
because what I'm saying
is?
when you say I'm not
texture
trying
is-
to say that these things are entirely separate. But when you
unpleasant.
say we're facing facing possible extinction, do you mean that in a
What?
literal sense?
Eventually it'll get there. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer. But yeah, if we've played this game over and over again. I'm sure most of you on this panel watch me go on Piers and have the same argument a year ago, where every time something happens, the right either makes a conspiracy theory, doesn't own their side, or they blame the left,
Perhaps
or they
not
want
best
civil
idea.
war. The left denounces and
Jesus.
cuts out. Fucking Dodd just got fired for saying that Charlie Kirk's rhetoric played into this. He got fired from MSNBC. Give me a fucking break, right? And we're just gonna keep doing this over and over again. Well, Donald Trump is literally encouraging violence. Like over and over again, it's insane. It's insanity. Like, yeah, people should fight back until the other side stops.
I
mean,
guess-
like, what else? Yeah, what else are you gonna do? Just sit there and just keep getting killed over and over and over again, figuratively, metaphorically, literally? I mean,
But I guess what just confuses me the most is like I feel like the most recent arc we just went down was the liberals need to kick out the crazy lefties because they don't help electorally and they go out and do crazy stuff and then they cheer each other on. And I know you can try and denounce it as, oh, it's 6-follower Blue Sky accounts, but I mean, are we
we do
not?
need to denounce it, but that's not what this conversation is about. The only reason why those people have so much like say or sway is because of how dominant they are on social media, and because the right likes to point them out all the time.
If you live in a Texas zip code and have 0 DUIs in the last 5 years, listen carefully. I was an insurance agent for 30 years, and what I'm about to tell you could save you up to 80% on your auto insurance. Here's what the industry doesn't want you to know. Texas drivers pay the most for car insurance out of any state in the country. Insurance companies are now in trouble for overcharging Texas drivers by as much as 80% for the same coverage. We call drivers in this state gold tier clients, the ones we'd fight to keep because of inflated commissions. But here's the dirty secret. If you're in Texas, they won't let you know you can lower your rate now, and they're happy to keep overcharging you. My neighbor Jessica from Houston, perfect record, was paying $180 a month for 15 years. I told her, try out my new website. She found the same coverage for $72. Saved 60% after filling out the form through my official website. After 30 years in insurance, here's the truth. If you live in Texas and had 0 DUIs in the last 5 years, you're being overcharged.
0 DUIs in the last 5 years.
Political strategy of doing that, it is effective because when we can all agree, and it's anger is what sells and whatnot. But I feel like
No, it's anger that sells the Republican Party. The Republican Party is driven by spite and vitriol and hatred more today than at any point in my lifetime. It is
True.
just not even close to what it used to be like.
Cha-cha-cha-cha.
Trump being the president after like fucking 9/11 or something.
Jesus, why am I jumping so high? What the fuck is happening?
He's not effective as a leader. He's incapable of leading. Every conversation you have with a conservative is constantly saying, well, he's funny, LOL, the jokes are cool, who cares?
Jesus.
Like, he's not a good leader. This is what the conservatives have wanted the entire time.
But I guess that's what I'm just trying to get towards, and like, I think we can all agree, right? It's when we look at these crazy.
Why can't I
individuals,
jump
yes,
so
it's
high?
Anonymous 6-follower accounts on Blue Sky, but it's also
I made it.
non-anonymous, larger accounts. I can pull. I was screenshotting them today.
Let's go.
To go through them. It's pretty much everyone I saw where it's 500,000, million plus, and not just Hassan. It's other. I don't know how these people get their followings, but dishing out the same kind of rhetoric and cheering each other on. And so, if that's the crowd, I think that's the crowd that we should all agree is like a crowd that deserves no place in the political
We all
process.
agree with that.
Is this
They don't
it?
have a place in the
Is this
political
where I'm
process.
supposed to-
They're not in Congress. They're disavowed by all of our leadership. They don't exist except for in the Twitter retweets of conservatives that are trying to make them a bigger deal than they are.
So then explain to me how in the day after the election, when you're on there with Brian Tyler Cohen and all the other folks that were in that call, and you're specifically talking about we need to jettison these pro-pallies that threw the election for Trump. If I was on the left, that would piss me off. I'd probably kill myself if that was the case. If we're losing elections because these crazies think, yeah, do what they're going to do. But if that's not the fight that the internal fight the left is trying to go through right now, is we need to kick out these pro-pally crazy far left, just whatever term you want to use for it, But now, it's like
Dipshits.
and of course, we have more to learn about the shooter. But from what it seems, it's going to be someone who is obviously not a fan, and it would presumably puts them onto the left and puts them into this category. Why? Yeah. Why are we like focusing on?
Hold on.
It's the right. It's the right. It's the right.
You said, did you vote for Donald Trump on all 3 times?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you watch Charlie Kirk's neck explode when the fucking blood came gushing out after he got shot?
Jesus.
Do you accept that you voted for that?
No.
Okay, then you're fucking delusional. There's no reason to have this conversation.
Because
I don't know why.
because
I don't know why are we talking about the radical left right now when the president of the United States, a guy who has done violent rhetoric over and over again, who has pardoned every single person that he can that's involved with violent crime on the right, you voted for this. This is what you wanted. This is what you want. This is what you voted for, and this is where we are now. Why the fuck are we talking about the far left? I don't give a fuck about Hassan or the far left right now. The leader of the United States, the ex-leader of the free world, I don't know what the fuck the United States does right now, will not disavow violence. When the people on Fox and Friends are begging him to disavow, he won't do it. Why the fuck are we talking about tankies?
I guess I just reject that we're pinning this exclusively on one person. I think we can. I think you can understand
Is this
is a
camera?
broader problem.
No,
we can
it's
agree.
not. No,
we can
it's
agree.
not.
No, hold on. Let me.
you're
I'll say
You're just
we can
lying.
we can agree Trump may have the biggest impact as being the president. I'll agree with you there. But this is just such a bigger problem than any
No,
one
it's
individual
not.
person.
The problem is Donald Trump. That's the problem. He's signing off on the violence on the right. There's a reason why 7 out of 10 of the
Or
largest
bugs.
protests in U.S. history have happened on his watch over the past 5 years of his presidency. Like, it's not a coincidence. At some point, you have to wake the fuck up and realize that the voting's not a meme.
Wake the
that
fuck
rhetoric is
up.
a joke. That all the memes about invading Chicago and deploying the National Guard and bombing Iran and calling it the Department of War and invading Greenland and Panama. At some point, you have to wake the fuck up and go, ah, fuck. Maybe this shit is actually not a meme. Maybe it's not funny. Maybe I should probably rethink when I'm voting to watch people like Charlie Kirk get fucking assassinated on Streamable. Like, it's I don't know what it takes to wake you guys up to it. The fact that you want to come here and talk about tankies is just insane to me. When your own leader of the United States of America won't just simply say, hey, everybody should stop killing people.
People should stop killing people.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out that it's probably easy to look back at 2016 or 2020 and say that this is a recent development of Trump's, but it's really not, right? I looked this up. I looked up the text of this because I wanted to make sure I wasn't just going off my memory. In August of 2016, when he was still running against Hillary, he said, I'll just read it exactly. He said, Hillary
I'm
wants
about
to
to
abolish, essentially
be in a
abolish
battle?
the Second Amendment. And by the way, if she gets to pick her judges,
I should
there's nothing
probably
you can do about it.
sleep
Although
here.
the Second Amendment people, maybe there is,
Spawn.
I don't know. Now that sounds like a veiled call to shoot Hillary if she fucking wins the presidency. So this is something that Trump's been doing for a while. It's not some new thing that he's been radicalized into or the right wing has been radicalized into. This has always been here. It was hidden with memes.
Yeah, me too.
A lot of people fell for it when it was hidden with memes, but it's always been here.
So I guess my question then is, if you think that that's the case and that Donald Trump is pushing us to civil war and that we really can't de-escalate, what next? What should we do?
Well, it's not going to be a civil war. I disagree with Destiny on that. It's not going to be a civil war. It's going to be more like Italy's Years of Lead. It's going to be more like Ireland's The Troubles, where you're going to have like 10 years, maybe 20
Boss
years
fight?
of sectarian violence that's essentially random, and then things will calm down eventually after basically the revolutionary people age out of the system. Whenever you see, like it happened in Spain, it happened in Portugal, whenever you see countries go through violence like this, you don't really get to de-escalate. You just have to work through it. It fucking sucks.
Domestication. No bad idea.
60s and 70s here, right?
Big retailers don't
Queen
want
costume.
to ban this zoom lens, but there's nothing they can do to
Queen
stop
amp.
it. So there's this new super powerful
There's
device that's got
nothing
the zoom
they can do to stop it.
Yeah, but it wasn't as bad as the Years of Lead in Italy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Go ahead, Tali, please.
Am I just hearing a prescription then from you, Dev, also of like essentially accelerationism? Like we
Jesus.
get that, there's no way to de-escalate, so
We're not.
left should
It's
just
accelerating. It's not acceleration like we're accelerating it. Donald Trump
Shit!
There's nothing we can do to stop it. You can't decelerate from one side.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
So the only option is to fight fire with fire?
And hope they stop. Yeah.
I guess like fight in what way do you mean? I guess
Whatever
that's- I
way,
guess
I
that's
don't know. Whatever way people want to. What do you mean? What do you think is the solution? What do you think would happen if the Democrats were to disavow? Tell me what you think would happen if the Democrats were to disavow, like they've been doing for the past 10 years.
Democrats, right? They are disavowing. I guess
What's
like my
happened?
problem is, I'm not saying things have gotten better. Obviously, I'm not saying things have gotten better, but I just don't see how like saying, well, if the right's gonna do whatever they want, I guess the left should do whatever they want too. I don't see how that makes anything better.
Aren't you? You're a huge like pro-Israel person, right?
Yes.
Should Israel just lay down all their arms when Hamas invades and let
That was
them take
easy.
over? Why not? Why do they keep contributing to the violence by fighting back?
No, because Hamas is making the everyday life of Israeli civilians puts that in jeopardy, right? So if I felt that, like literally my life
Jesus.
was in jeopardy right now, walking down the streets as a liberal or as a gay person, that might be a different scenario. I don't feel like we're actually there yet.
What does it take? What city do you live in?
And I don't want to get there. What does
When
it take,
Donald
what?
Trump is deploying the National Guard to D.C. for crime purposes, when Donald Trump is using the National Guard against governors' consents in California, he's sending the Marines down there. When Donald Trump is deporting people sometimes at random, when he's invoking the Alien Enemies Act, like at what point are you like, maybe this is probably not a good thing. Maybe this is kind of unsafe.
I think we can say all of those things are not good things and that they're unsafe, and I don't know why the answer is again. So we should just be just as violent and disregarding of the Constitution, etc., as the right. I don't know. I don't see why that's the
because
answer.
the alternative is just extinction.
That again feels
Extinction.
like just extreme hyperbole to me.
What do you mean? What part is extreme hyperbole? Is
So
Trump,
even like
is
what
Trump
Dev is saying, that
driving
he's,
more
he's
violence
saying
or not?
he
Is
doesn't
Trump
think that this is going to end. Yes, he is. His
Okay.
rhetoric is.
Trump is driving extreme violence. Trump will never disavow violence on his side. The opposite of that, he's actually pardoned every single person he could that's been involved in violence on his side, right?
Yep.
Every single person's probably a stretch, but certainly.
All the J6ers, at least, and the people that were convicted of seditious conspiracy, and everybody involved in his campaigns that have lied on his behalf and helped.
It's not a point that I'm trying to fight.
Okay, so he's done that. He continues to signal to people that violence is okay. He's talked about using the military to go to cities, whether the governors or the.
Where the fuck am I?
Like at what point?
Shit.
Do we wait for the soldiers to start shooting, and they're like,
Miss
"Wow,
Chocolate
guys, I
Mouth.
think maybe telling people to bring the temperature down, maybe that wasn't enough."
So then, if we're at the point though where it's extinction, it's fight or extinction that you're saying this is the left, the only two options on the left right now. I guess just direct question: is someone justified in killing Donald Trump?
We're not gonna do Fed. I'm not Fed posting right here. We're not doing that. But if we were on a different platform, maybe we could do a little bit of. I already got like 20 FBI agents. I already got 20 FBI agents who's watching all my shit all the time. So.
It's hard to have this conversation without at least in a video game or hyperbolically or something discussing this. And I understand we don't want to Fed post
Well,
here.
stop. Here's.
But
well,
doesn't
not in a
this?
video
Hold
game.
on, just
Hold
real
on,
quick.
wait. Can I ask a question? Real question. Hold on.
Real
For
quick.
Gen Z attorney and Telly, do you recognize that Donald Trump's statements today increase the chances of me getting fucking murdered at the next event that I do?
Are we saying based on his
Donald Trump today was
statements-
asked He was asked on multiple times on Fox and Friends. They asked him, "Will you tell people on the right who want revenge that they shouldn't do that?" He wouldn't say no. He said the opposite. He said, "Well, we could fight at the ballot box, but all the voting is rigged." So do you acknowledge that Donald Trump is saying things right now that directly lead to an increased chance of me being in the next video for my next event?
Yeah.
I would probably agree
Yeah.
too, but is it more so of an impact than a guy picking up a gun and going and killing Charlie Kirk at a public event? Like what's more weighing in?
Can you get me back here?
I don't know how that's relevant. I don't know if we can control every single individual person necessarily, but the president of the United States is the one driving the rhetoric right now for political assassinations.
And it's right now 100% purely responsive and reactionary to the fact that someone took a gun and went and killed Charlie Kirk at a public space at a college
It's not
event.
right now. It's been since the quote that Dev had came from. I think that was that before he was even elected, or was it right after he was elected?
Jesus.
This is the quickest way to clear out stuck poop.
The number one food for regular BS. Okay, let's.
Oh, fuck.
The fastest way to clear out stuck poop is by adding more fiber to your diet.
Not quite, unless you want to make things worse. Of course.
As far as the best foods for doing that, I've been experimenting with prunes, kiwis, and refried beans.
Oh, bless her. But this is going sideways fast.
Fibrous foods are great because fiber helps you poop.
Okay, I gotta jump in here. Fiber. Look, it's great when you're not already constipated, but when you're backed up, it's just like, yikes. Because here's the thing, fiber adds bulk and weight to stool, and 1 + 1 = 2. Just like adding even more mass to the poop that's already blocking your body's only exit equals more cramps, more bloating, and more constipation. That's just basic math. And it's 100% not going to get things moving again.
What about laxatives?
Sure, laxatives might liquefy any of the new poop, allowing it to squeeze through your increasingly blocked.
Jesus!
Meanwhile,
How is shit coming out of his face?
Cemented to the walls of your colon. Well, it just continues to stagnate and rot in your belly. Not to mention, laxatives can make you dependent. And then there's the cramps and the diarrhea. And for what? Your poop's still stuck. So forget
Jesus!
fiber or laxatives. I'll do you one better. Something that not only provides almost instant relief, but actually helps prevent future poop blockages. And I gotta warn you, it might sound a little...
Christ, what am I listening to over here?
Okay?
Yeah, but to finish.
So how are
It
you
was
asking
August
me- how are you
2016.
asking me-
August 2016.
Okay, so how are you asking me we should turn down the rhetoric when there is a guy on all major media right now who's the president of my country who is saying things that is increasing the likelihood of me getting assassinated? Like, why the
Because
fuck
your
would any-
your response to it increases the likelihood that you'll be assassinated as well, right? When you feed
no, I
into
don't
the
think so.
narrative. I think it does.
Because you're one of
And
the
let me
good
explain,
ones.
if I may.
locks their employees
So
inside
when
the
you
network is down.
give a reality
made sure it
to
is
a lot of the
down,
right wingers say the leftists just want to fight
on,
us,
Pete.
the left just
Armament
wants to
tech
go to
isn't
war
so
with us,
hard
the
to
left are
understand.
hunting us, and when you
can
come
do
on
this.
stream and you play
Do
into that
this.
rhetoric and saying I'm not going to apologize, I'm not going to de-escalate, and you know what? Maybe there is no other option than going to civil war or something. Maybe we got to do what we got to do. What you're doing is you're
Maybe we gotta
justifying
do what
and
we
you're
gotta
giving
do.
in to their paranoid schizophrenia, basically, and it
No,
makes
their
the
paranoid
temperature
schizophrenia
way
is
higher.
they have a whole media apparatus that is designed to highlight insane takes on the left. Half the shit that gets clipped of mine and spotlighted is like a 2-second
Blocked.
clip from
What am I
any
supposed to
shit
do
say.
here?
Half the people, forget me, don't even think about me. Look at them trying to clip fucking the Gen Z attorney guy just did it right here, talking about Biden's speech. These are like the most docile people. When you listen to people like when you listen to the right talk about, I just watched a video of a compilation on Facebook. The right is talking about the violent rhetoric of Chuck Schumer, of Kamala Harris, of Joe Biden. These are like the most, are you serious? These are the go-tos? Because they're saying things like, our nation is in chaos. Give me a fucking break. Like, these motherfuckers will find anything they can to spotlight to try to make it seem like there's some genocidal intent on the left. And then meanwhile, the left has to disavow over and over and over and over and over again, and the president does nothing. So fuck it. It's stupid.
Didn't John Roberts have to come out and explicitly call out Chuck Schumer by name for his comments directed at the Supreme Court?
Jesus.
Like 5 years ago?
I don't know, what was his comment? What did he say about it?
It was something about like the Supreme Court will weep the whirlwind, something like that. We could get the direct quote if someone wants to get it. But John Roberts is like the most tries to be neutral, fair to everybody, processes everything guy. There's a lot of people on the right hate the way he is Chief Justice over the court. For him to come out and expressly condemn
Christ.
I think at the time Senate Majority Leader for his commentary
because Chuck Schumer said that the Supreme Court would reap the whirlwind.
I'll get the quote.
I guess
I got
while
it
he's
here.
getting the quote,
I
give it
got
to
it.
Death.
Yeah. He said, I want to tell you, is it Gorsuch? I don't know.
Gorsuch.
Jesus
Gorsuch,
Christ.
Kavanaugh, you have released the whirlwind, you will pay the price. You don't know. You won't know what hit you if you go forward with these awful decisions. That's what he said.
Okay. And John Roberts said
If that's our standard for violent rhetoric, do you acknowledge, honestly, that on the conservative side, I could find that 1,000 times over?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna die. Here's the thing, I'm not gonna.
But if you say yes to that, then I'm not even gonna. I can't even hear Chuck Schumer then.
Unpowered.
At that point, it's the overwhelming amount is coming from the conservatives.
Fuck.
Why would I even say anything about that comment by Schumer if that's the standard that we're gonna go by?
So it's just the left and Democrats.
Nothing to see here.
Shielded then, because you can always find a counterexample on the right.
They're not infinitely shielded. It's just not relevant to the overall conversation. What did Schumer say the day after? Quote, I should not have used the words I used yesterday. They did not come out the way I intended to. Can you find me a single example of Donald Trump apologizing for anything he said that ratchets up the violent rhetoric ever? One example ever.
I can't put Donald Trump, but the example I keep hearing brought up is
Ever.
Minnesota state lawmakers and how the main person that was making jokes was Mike Lee, senator from Utah, and
Donald Trump said disgusting comments as well. Yeah.
About Mike Walls though, or Tim Walls, right?
In regards to the Senate shooting, yeah.
When I was looking up, all I could see was
Fuck is
he didn't call Tim Walls, but that keeps being the reason I'm bringing this up is because
Really? What's that?
That keeps getting brought up as basically Exhibit A of recent politically targeted violence, which certainly, again, I'm not going to dispute. The guy was a right winger and he attacked left winger. But the only evidence example that we're pointing to of like elected official that was making a joke was a senator, which is bad. I'm not going to agree with it. But then he walked it back the next day. So just by the standard you just laid out, if someone walks it back the next day, then it's all hunky dory. We're cool then.
Did Mike Lee walk that comment back?
He did.
I think he did actually. Yeah.
Okay. He might have walked that comment back, but I would argue that Schumer and Mike Lee's comments were far different. Do you think that Schumer had a like malicious or violent intent when he said you'll pay for this or whatever?
Probably not. No.
Do you think that Mike Lee's intent was a little bit more sinister or jokey when he's doing a Nightmare on Wall Street? When a senator just get
Nightmare on Wall
Street.
Street.
Saying that he's necessarily advocating
Jesus.
I think him trying to turn it into an attack on Tim Walls was certainly ill-advised. I don't see if there's a joke I missed where he was directly making fun of the victims. Then
the quote was a picture of the shooter in the mask.
With what saying what Nightmare on Wall Street?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's an attack.
God
It's not
damn
an
it.
attack on the people, on the victims. It's trying to make a political attack, an ill-advised, ill-timed political attack. But you can still see it's still a difference in kind there, though, right?
Jesus.
So, I want to quote. Did Mike Lee walk it back, or did he just delete his post?
He deleted it and put out an official statement through his office saying, I could find the official quote, but it was a denunciation of like what I said was wrong.
A stick of butter a day keeps the love handles away?
The reason butter is called butter is because of the butyric acid. The best part of deodorant is most people don't know that the lining of your colon, the cells of our colon, 80% of their nourishment comes from butyrate. And most of us don't make enough butyrate because we don't feed these bacteria. Anybody wondering what 30-year-old people are getting colon cancer? You have to get butyrate production in the gut.
Eggs? If you're going to get eggs, these are the kind to get the pasture-raised eggs. Oatmeal? This is one of the worst things you can have for breakfast. Almost all oats in the United States test positive for Roundup, glyphosate, which is a major gut disruptor. Oats are one of the best ways to fatten you up that I've ever seen. Orange juice? This is poison in a carton. It's pure sugar. Avocados? Now,
Pure sugar.
Mostly pure monounsaturated.
Okay, while they find that though, my concern here, Destiny, with the things that you've said, at least on this
Boiled
video,
science.
even you were tweeting about, let me ask you this: do you think that telling people that, hey, gang, there's really nothing we can do, we can't de-escalate, the right and Trump are out to get you, and they want to bring us to civil war, and then let's say tomorrow someone picks up a gun and goes out and tries to assassinate Trump again, do you not feel at least somewhat that you have been responsible for that, or you would feel responsible for someone doing that?
Maybe, but like, let's back up for one.
In science. As you know, our Secret Science Division is hard at work inventing new groundbreaking technology. But not all research is meant for prying eyes. Secret operations allow us to preserve both public safety and shareholder value. As part of the relay team, you will receive our Science Division's supply requests. At first, some requests may seem strange, but thankfully, you are not required to understand them. You will find nail clippers inside your desk. Have fun!
So many eyes, but didn't see me coming.
Second, okay, and not be the like, I don't even want to say
Second
optics cucked, because you're not even being optics cucked, we're being delusional. What is anything that you just said leading up to that last statement, were any of those statements incorrect? Is Trump basically coming after people? Is Trump basically advocating, not basically, I'm sorry,
No, we are.
advocating for his
What
to talk to
is
people? Like,
incorrect? What is incorrect
Yeah, was
is the
any- was
idea that
anything
if
that you
we
said- yeah.
if we de-escalate, that we're going to be led to extinction.
okay, so you think
That
that,
is
do you
incorrect.
think that,
That is not
do you,
true.
you think that the left can de-escalate right now?
Yes, absolutely. I think the left can, at least from their part, turn the temperature down in such a way that we are more likely to
Do you
take
think that the left has
control. Hold
been-
on, let me finish. To take control back of the House and the Senate in 2026, and also win in 2028 electorally. Because remember, there is more than just two players to this prisoner's dilemmas game. There are other factors involved, including a whole host of people who are watching what we do and judging accordingly. And I feel that if we do de-escalate and the right does not, that those other players, the electorate, will give us the W.
Really? Did that happen last year?
No, but it happened in 2022. It happened in 2020. It
Yeah.
happened in 2018. Like, I mean,
How do I?
Yeah, sure. And in 2020, first of all, also, you don't agree with that because Donald Trump tried to literally coup the government and you still voted for him. So I don't know why you're saying I agree with that, okay? The fact that Donald Trump engaged in the behavior that he did in 2020, didn't make a single adjustment or tweak whatsoever to his electoral strategy through 2024, and then won the election, shows that something is like fundamentally broken in our media or political apparatus or in the way we're communicating with each other. This idea that one side can de-escalate, I just don't think that, I don't think that's ever been true at any point in human history. I don't think it's been true in our recent history. I don't understand where this idea that if one, like, I feel like the left has largely been de-escalating, right? The peak bad was probably, I guess, like the BLM riots, which Biden and Kamala had to disavow in order
It was
to
the
run.
Chaz stuff that was peak bad. Chaz was pretty fucking bad.
Chaz was bad, but I'd say like the BLM riots altogether is like larger on the national stage or whatever. The Chaz stuff was cringe, but like Donald Trump and the Republicans have just gone higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. They show no indication whatsoever of turning anything down. Every single right-leaning piece of violence gets blamed on the left anyway. So if they keep ratcheting it up and more right-wing violence happens, they're just going to say it was caused by a leftist regardless.
Yep. I mean, whenever I talk to my my right-wing friends who are solidly in the right-wing bubble, like people who are decent, that if you broke them out of that media sphere, they would, you know, the scales would fall.
That
from
should
their
be
eyes,
it,
but they're
huh?
Still in it. Whenever I talk to them, their view is
Oh,
always
is
that,
it?
oh, it was actually a leftist who did that last attack.
care of this.
It was actually a leftist who did that. It's actually the deep state. It's a glowy. And it's like, well,
If you are
There
stuck
we
in
go.
a position like this, you are wrecking your body and your breathing. Chronic neck pain happens when your cervical spine is repeatedly misaligned during sleep, creating tension and inflammation that prevents proper muscle recovery and healing. While it may only result in morning stiffness, the hidden dangers are far greater than you think. Over 54 million Americans suffer from chronic neck pain, but only 20% address the root cause, and even fewer do something about it. Meanwhile, they continue to develop health problems that can gradually destroy their
And there's a
bodies,
lot of
from
fucking
chronic
commercials
pain
on
to
this
hormonal
fucking shit.
disruption, weight gain to cognitive decline, and even depression. If you
even if
She
the
mentioned
left
Ms.
stopped
Beaumont's
doing
penthouse.
violence, they'd be blamed for the
Must be another
violence
floor
anyway.
upstairs.
So you
I
can't,
I
you can't
understand.
de-escalate in that media environment. It doesn't work.
However, the reason that they say, and this has been done with the Charlie Kirk stuff, I think Shuan had said, right? Even if it turns out that the killer was some kind of Groyper guy, right, and not really a leftist or some kind of schizo that didn't have had an incoherent political
Texture
ideology,
is-
they will see the celebrations of many on the left, right, and it's a lot, right, and people who are making memes, making jokes, going out, just saying crazy shit, and then they'll see Destiny come on and say, well, we
Nothing
can't
like
de-escalate, we
H2O.
might as well prep for war, gang, because otherwise we're going to go extinct, and they're going to use that to justify to normies that we're right and they're wrong, and I think that if we take out as much as we can of that equation, right, I think that we have a much better chance at getting to a civil society.
Works-cited crack pipe. Do you think Mike Walsh watched my stream before he made his call to arms decision that the Daily Wire retweeted? Do you think that Donald Trump watched my stream before he went on Fox and Friends this morning when they were begging him for a shred of humanity to call down the violence and he refused to do so?
Do you
Are
not
these
think
guys
you have
all-
any influence on these things? Because
I think
they don't
I
hear
think I
from
do
you
a bit.
directly, but they
don't
hear it
care.
indirectly.
It's called for the lawyer guy here, we call it pretextual. They have the conclusion that they want, and they will find anybody to justify it. They want violence, and they're going to say the left is causing violence. If it's not me, they'll find some random Twitter account. If it's not some random Twitter account, they'll find some random Blue Sky account. They do this even with irrelevant shit. What was the Sydney Sweeney shit where all the right-leaning people were like, oh my god, the left is freaking out about this. And meanwhile, no one on the left even fucking cared. They can fabricate whatever issue they want. Today, I just learned that it was apparently 25 million illegal immigrants that came in, when I thought it was 20 or 15 and 10. And who knows what the investment is up to now. And now the stock market matters, and it didn't matter before when it was going down. Like, every single thing that conservatives are doing are just putting this false reality in front of the eyes of their constituents. And you're saying, well, if we just turn the temperature down, these guys can't even perceive a temperature. How could we turn it down? How would that even matter? It hasn't helped at all so far.
Because I'm not trying to appeal to those crazies. I'm trying to appeal to the normie electorate, which does make judgments based on these things, based on the signal-to-noise ratio, right? When the signal-to-noise ratio is mostly noise, then a lot of them just disregard it. I don't think the Sydney Sweeney thing had a big effect on
are about half the country right now.
I disagree. I do not
You're just
agree
wrong.
that
Donald
half
Trump
the country.
won the popular vote in the last election after trying to insurrect the government.
Not everyone who voted for Trump is part of this crazy cohort, though. There is a significant group within the Trump voters, the MAGA cultists, that you will never reach, and I agree with you on these crazy cultists. But to say that is most or all of Trump voters in 2024, I just
Then it's just as bad, but it's on the other end of the coin where they just don't care about it then. In which case it doesn't matter anyway.
It's not that they don't care, it's that they care also about what the left is doing, and I agree with you that it has been misrepresented to them.
What the left is doing, they care about the right is saying the left is doing. Please correct yourself. Nobody here is going to, you're not fighting left lawmakers.
Jesus
doing
Christ.
Like, simultaneously, the left, like, I swear to God, I've probably heard
You're
you
right
make
about
these same
left
complaints on these platforms where people are like, what's wrong with the left? They're feckless. They don't do anything. They're politically ineffective. They won't stand up. All they do is they hold up signs in Congress. And then the next day, when Donald Trump, the Republicans, say something different, it's like, oh my God, the left is calling for violence everywhere. They're crazy. They're doing the most unhinged shit ever. And then tomorrow it's going to be, man, the left is so weak and losers. They don't fucking do anything ever. Like, it's whatever the Republicans tell us we're supposed to feel about the left that day is what we end up feeling about the left that day. Why don't we look at what the actual thought leaders, what the actual elected politicians say and do, rather than what Twitter is telling us?
See, but I think this is the game that gets played, though, where it's like, okay, it's easy, and I'll give credit to all the Democrats who've come out and said, yes, political violence is bad. Okay, you get your props for that. But right now is about the easiest time for someone on the left to come out and say that, because guess what? If you don't say that, you're seen as the one that's fostering and probably getting this type of violence. It'd be like taking any sort of attack that the left may do the right may do on the left, and now all of a sudden the entire discourse is about how the left needs to tone down their rhetoric so less right-wingers go after hunting lefties.
If the environment right now has so many huge figures on the right calling for civil war, why the fuck would I look to the left to disavow people on Twitter?
So, I mean, and I guess I disagree with this framing too, as far as like, yes, I see the calls for war. It's time to fight back. But honestly, I don't even know what that means. I'd love for someone to explain to me, war against who? What does war even look like? Are these genuine calls for violence, calls for war? Or is this just more LARPing, cosplaying, saying it's time to fight? You know, fight, fight, fight. Was Trump saying fight, fight, fight after getting shot? Was that him saying, okay, now it's time to go to war? It's time to literally fight? I just, without identifying, we're getting into some legal ideas here, without identifying with specificity who's being referred to, who's being talked about. I'm sure you're familiar, the incitement test in Brandenburg. It's without being able to specifically define a specific call to action with imminence as well. Imminence that this person needs to be fought, needs to be thrown out, XYZ needs to be done to them. There's so many elements at play here that are at play for a reason in the court of law because they matter if we're going to try and prove this stuff, but we're just kind of playing real fast and loose with, okay, if someone says it's time to go to war against far left, communist, radical lefts, and then it's like...
When you're cheering from home, don't take slow for an answer.
Alright.
Optimum internet starting at $40 a month.
Be a boss fight or something? Goddamn commercials.
I've not seen enough specificity or outcomes.
Yeah, this is the game in real time. I don't think you even believe anything you just
This
said.
is the game.
Right now, because we have no problem trying to parse through the statements.
He's playing
every
fucking
random
games.
word that Joe Biden says, or we can remember these specific quotes
What the
about
fuck is happening here? Oh shit, do I want to go down there?
But now when it comes time for people like Mike Walsh to say, we're done talking, we're done, we tried polite.
We are
and it didn't
done
work.
talking.
Now we're gonna fight. Now we have no idea what that means. Now it's, well, who knows? These are vague calls and
Hold on, what elected position does Matt
Fucking
Walsh
Civil War.
He's one of the largest alternative media figures on the right.
Okay, but you are one of the largest
But
media figures on the left. You are.
I'm an alternative media figure at number one. Number two,
You just said
this
Matt
multiple
Walsh
times.
was an alternative media figure too.
Sure, but I don't have a direct connection to the president like the fucking Daily Wire does. Do you think I'm endorsed by the DNC or by the Democrats? But number two, here's a key
What the
difference, 'cause if
fuck?
you wanted to make the equivalent, that's fine. The difference between me and Walsh right now is I would say,
I guess I do gotta jump down that hole.
I 100% would disavow both sides. He will never say that. Do you acknowledge that? That he will never
I thought
say
it was
there
supposed to
is
go up. Now I gotta go back down.
Yeah, and that's why he's a liar. We shouldn't
Okay.
base our behavior on how he behaves. We shouldn't take our morals from Matt fucking
Great.
Walsh.
on how he if somebody kills
What
somebody,
do I
self-defense,
fucking
it's
do
not based on
here?
your behavior and how the other person
Okay, we're not
behaves.
talking about physically violent actions.
We just watched
maybe.
a guy get assassinated. What do you mean we're not talking about physical violence?
Are you calling for physical violence? I don't think you are.
I'm saying that it's not the same when you're responding to another person. I'm responding
Jesus.
to a Republican. That's not the same
Okay,
as
who has done physical violence?
Motherfucker's sneaking up on me.
To me personally, I guess I hope that I survive my assassination attempt so I can come back and go, look, Wick, I told you.
I will hold your hand and
This
shoot you down, and I will say you were right, Dustin. You were right all along, and that will be the last word you hear.
This is not this can't be a serious response.
Of course, that was not a serious response. I was joking. But what I am not joking about, what I am serious about, is that this idea, right, that the rhetoric is going to ultimately
Damn it.
lead to some kind of physical altercation between the right and the left is something that the right is pushing hard right now, because they are accelerating this on the right, or pushing it hard right now. And it seems to be you're playing along. You are helping them do it.
Was the North helping the South when they wanted to go along with secession and the Civil War?
No, but we are not in a situation where we are at civil war. We are not there.
But the president is deploying the military to cities and tweeting memes about it.
So that's
What is
civil
that?
war,
Is
though?
that a definitionally, yes. What do you mean? The president of the United States taking the military, using it for law enforcement measures against radical leftist Democrat mayors? That is definitionally civil war. When you're using your military for law enforcement purposes against the will of the governors of those states and the mayors of those cities, yeah. What else would that be?
They're not able to. I thought they're not able to work in a law enforcement capacity, and that it's basically a waste of money and resources because they are essentially a deterrent. Even though I think deterrent
That's true.
is
They're
an
not. They're
important
also not
factor.
allowed to. They're not allowed to deploy the National Guard without the consent of the governors, but they did it in California
Yeah.
anyway.
That seems to be a question that the courts need to adjudicate, and I don't think that's the solution.
The courts need to
And
adjudicate.
that
We
is-
need to have the courts ask the question of whether or not the fact that you would even say that that we need to wait for the courts to weigh in on whether President Donald Trump can send the military to the states to do law enforcement. Like, what? How do you have so much credit for this guy? It's fucking crazy to me.
I'm not. Well, no, I'm saying in order to fight back on that note.
Where are all these goddamn spiders coming from?
Even a normal question is unhinged. It's like watching Trump rape a 9-year-old girl and say we need to find out if those were tears of joy before we find out if something wrong was done. This is an unhinged statement. That's a crazy statement to make.
I don't see how those things are analogous at all.
Analogous
Do I need to wait for the Supreme Court to tell me?
or
that the President of the United
analogous?
States posting memes about sending the military to do law enforcement in Chicago is a bad thing.
No, I didn't say anything about the
Jesus.
memes. I'm talking about the actual specific action, a way to counter that, as opposed to saying, well, fuck yeah, it is civil war, so if Trump's going to send in the National Guard, then we got to send in
Christ.
military. The way to counter that is to actually try to work within the system that we have. That yes, Trump and people on the right are trying to deteriorate. I agree.
Work how within the system that he's already shown a flagrant disregard for? He doesn't play in the
like
system.
Wick said, like Wick said, work to appeal to the normies who don't want to see this type of violence and who do not want civil war, and work to get elected. The election will be coming up in a year's time.
I'm warning you.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I guess-
hopefully we can edge out another 50-member Senate where Biden passed a record amount of legislation. Doesn't matter. No one gave a fuck.
Gotta be a boss fight.
Where Biden had to come in after another
Biden's
destroyed Republican economy.
is obviously separate to the severe cultural rot in our society, and
That's caused by conservatives. They are rotting the culture and showing you the cultural rot they want to talk about. That's why prior to the election, every American in the country, people in fucking Michigan and Pennsylvania are worried about illegal immigrants, and now the problem is magically gone. No one cares about it anymore.
What we are seeing in real time is what's called reciprocal
right.
radicalization, where each side's extreme points to the other side's extreme to justify their extreme actions. And when you are helping them do that, you are an active ally and participant.
No, you're so wrong, and it's such a retarded
just
thing to
true.
say. The extreme people on the left are people like Hassan Piker. The extreme people on the right are people like Donald
Bro, you're calling for fucking civil war.
I'm not. It's a one.
What?
That's the only option.
If one side wants to push for war, then what do you do?
You're saying the two options are civil war or extinction.
If the
I'm
other
assuming-
side won't de-escalate, yes.
Holy shit!
Do you think that right now, if the Democrats said, "Hey Trump, we're willing to disavow all violence if you do," who do you think is the roadblock there?
Let's go!
Number one, worst fruit for your waistline.
I really love grapes.
The reason you love them is because 1 cup of grapes has more sugar than a Hershey's candy bar. Now, before you reach for the strawberries, remember that strawberries are the least
God damn.
fruit, the most pesticides. and second-
God damn!
What about this world? These blackberries.
Blackberries are some of the best of the berry family that you can eat. They're one of the lower sugar content fruit.
What about orange juice?
Before the 1920s, nobody drank orange juice. People ate oranges instead. But in the 1920s, Sunkist saw a business opportunity. They started marketing orange juice as a
Sunkist?
health drink. And they convinced people the healthiest way to start their day was a full glass of orange juice. Even doctors were recruited to push the
Benefits of drinking orange
The
juice.
Democrats, are you talking about like a thought leader of the Democrats? Is it a?
That's the
they're getting
problem. We're also
together?
we're conflating a lot of these things. So like
I'm
on the,
not.
on
I
the one
haven't
hand,
conflated them at all. You guys are, to be clear. I'm talking about the elected people who represent the party on both sides. Sometimes you guys want to talk about the Twitter on the left, but I'm talking about like the elected
well, sure.
lawmakers.
Okay, so we are all conflating these things though, right? Because yeah, the problem does not seem to be Democratic elected officials.
One?
By and large, they are not part of this problem of stoking violent rhetoric and cheering on violence and anything like this. It is obviously a problem online in the media sphere, and a lot of young people, maybe the people who are getting radicalized right now, they are not really listening to. They're not listening to They know.
Yeah, so
they know
this
your
is
name, they know
one.
the name of their elected official locally, and the same is true on the right.
Takes me
Right.
to level 2.
Is worse than Trump's rhetoric, frankly, like but by a large magnitude. And so we do need to worry about what the online cultures look like, and or what the non-elected official culture in this country looks like, because there is severe radical polarization going on between citizens. And you can say that the most jarring and explicit stuff is coming from the right, and I'll agree with you that it's coming from more mainstream right than mainstream left, but it does come from the left, and people are not just reacting to nothing, even if they are overreacting, even if they are painting with a huge brush, which yes, the right is one to do, to call everyone on the left, including all the liberals and the moderates and everything. Well, they use liberal as the derogatory word, but yes, they are painting with too
Take me
broad
to
a brush.
3.
But it almost feels like you're saying, well, I guess we should just prove them right.
Tally,
That's
listen.
not proving anybody right to act in a defensive manner against a side that is calling for the eradication of your political movement in the United States.
A defensive manner doesn't seem to be what you're calling for.
Number one, that's literally where we're at this point, okay? Number one. Number two, if all of the left mainstream people disavowed as hard as they fucking could, then the temperature would go from 0 to 100, it would go from 100 to 98. If Donald Trump just on his own, if Donald Trump just on his own were to bring it down, sure. Donald Trump.
Let's
Hold on,
see.
let me contend with this. I agree.
Huh?
If Donald Trump just on his own were to bring down the rhetoric, it would have more of an impact than elected Democratic officials bringing down the rhetoric.
And
However,
everyone in the mainstream media on the left.
What's the side of the screen? What do you mean? The YouTube video?
Media and all of this stuff, in my humble opinion. So I agree.
I have a question anyway. How are you doing? Have a free sub. Oh, thanks, man. I am just watching a political debate about violence in America right now, basically. Thanks. How was your day? I'm good. I'm sitting here getting my ass kicked by this boss in this game. And get my stuff back. Yep, I got everything. Alright. Trying to fight this guy. Oh, wait, I guess. Here we go.
Hello again.
Hello again.
You were warriors. That's who I want to see.
Okay.
Your true selves.
My, can he get in here? Maybe I can cheese him from behind this? Possibly. Ooh, shit.
Focus.
Focus my ass. Shit! Freedom! Can I get on top of this? Fuck. That sizzling shit's gonna fucking kill me. Oh, Christ. Son of a bitch. Okay. God. Okay, bitch. I get it. We're cool. Fuck. I didn't bring anything that helps me with this fucking shit. Christ. Can't get in there right now, can I? Damn it! Anyway, I'm doing fine, I guess. Perfect form misses the very close attack. Yeah. I didn't know I was coming into this thing to fight a boss. Fuck. And so I didn't bring anything to help me with the sizzling stuff. So I gotta, like, try to, cheese her. Hold on. Maybe I can, can I, let me equip this shit. There we go. Fuck. That's a little frustrating. Do you have mutations for sizzling reduction? Oh crap, I don't know. I haven't, probably not. Yeah, I just got here. Wait, what is this? Your body has ravaged by venom. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have any of that yet. I don't think I have it unlocked. Maybe it's one of these combat abilities? What is it under? You gotta eat mint shards to get the mutation, sadly. Oh, no, I haven't eaten a mint shard yet. Oh, I gotta do that then. I just started playing this, so I'm not too far into it. I don't know if I want to leave my stuff in my bag and run all the way back to my base. Shit. I forgot which way I was going. Oh, I think it's this way. I'm gonna have to try to eat a mint then. When I get back. Thanks for the tip though, I didn't know that. Have you gotten this far yet? Have you beat this chick person? I'm gonna try my roach spear. 3. Maybe I can get her with this next time. No, just one though. You gotta eat like 15 mints to get the full mutation for the best reduction. Oh, wow. Yeah, already did with just an ant club. Oh, yeah. I like the clubs because they have really good stun. I usually go around with the one of the clubs. Fuck, I didn't bring any of them. How do I? Oh, here it is. Which one did I make? It's the two-handed one. Wait, was it a club at all? Oh, the roach club. Because I had like good damage and good stun. It wasn't as good as like this one with stun, but it had more damage, I think. No. I can't remember. Oh, because it was one-handed. I wanted to have the shield too. That's the one I usually use. Where did it go? This 4? Oh, okay. I also just killed Axel like 3 times by now. Who's Axel? I don't even know who that is. Oh crap, I went the wrong way. It was kind of hard. It took me 7 tries because I sometimes forgot to bring heals with me. What kind of heals do you use? Do you use the mosquito things or the these blueberry ones? Let's see. Can I even get all of this? Fuck, I know I don't have anything to... I wonder if I have enough arrows. Not enough space. Let me see. The new gigantic tier 3 tarantula? Oh shit. Boss, his name is Axel from Home Alone. Oh, I get it. Huh. Reference, by the way, I use grumble bars because they are best heals and they are pretty good food. Grumble bars. Oh, these? Oh. I have a bunch of them. I usually pick up all the ones that I can, but is there a way to like make them or something? Don't have a lot. I think I probably have like 15 or 20 of them. I usually pick up all the ones that I can find. Let me see. What do I can drop these heads. Can I put these in the box? Oh, I can't. Let me just drop these ant parts. I'm gonna try to bow them. They give like a giant amount of heals for some reason. They are only found though. Oh yeah.
You were warriors. That's who I want to see.
That's some pretty badass armor. Do you get this armor and weapons and stuff like this? Or is it just her? I'm gonna try to hide again. Let's go. Jesus. Christ. Okay, that's not working. Just chill for a minute. Let me heal. But she's not the only boss. You get the weapon, but she's not the only boss. She's just a warm-up. Oh, in this fight here, like I have to fight somebody else after? Jesus Christ. Shit! I'm probably gonna have to, Oh, I can't travel, huh? Fuck. Jesus! Do you? Christ.
Bound to break eventually. Not bad. Perfect form.
All right. What? Christ. Fucking missed. God. Ooh. What the fuck? And yes, in this fight, she has two phases. One, she slows HP and heals back. Phase 2, he will summon a wolf spider orc. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to, I'm gonna grab my shit and go back to my, base and get better prepared for this. Because I need something to protect me against that, sizzle effect. I know I have some kind of food or smoothie or something that protects me from that shit. Your armor is probably gonna break. Yeah. I need to repair too. I need to head back to my base. I do want to go get my stuff though. Am I going the right way? Okay. Do the bugs spawn back in this place? I don't want to have to like fight my way back through here. Yeah. There we go. Hopefully I can just grab my stuff and get back. Yeah, there we go.
Looks like it's all still here.
Sure to have everything. Just pick up this bullshit. Oh shit, I missed that tape.
Please bring this report to Ms. Beaumont's desk. I was supposed to deliver it in person, but it's been 2 hours and nobody's opening the door. Do you know how important my work is?
Alright, I'm gonna head back to... By the way, question, are you in PTB? And one more question, where did you download this game from? I don't know what PTB is. But I also downloaded this game on... I'm playing it on PC, but I downloaded it from the Xbox store. Because I have... it's free to play on with the Xbox Live shit. in short for public test build. No. No. This is the Xbox version on PC. Just because it was free. Is there what you downloaded from the Xbox store? Yeah. On PC though. It's Play Anywhere. Great, I hope these things don't wreck my base. Oh great, I'm kind of lost. Oh, that's not it. Oh, it's around this way. Okay, here we go. Where did I get raw science from? Wait, oh, my spikes? Did they... Oh, you thwarted somebody's attack. Oh, my spikes. My spikes must have killed everything. I'm on PC, and I also downloaded from Xbox Store. Oh, cool, yeah. It's free, I didn't have to buy it. So, check it out. I have another friend who plays it. He plays with me sometimes, but not today because he's working. And I'm usually asleep because I work nights and stuff. But I'm off tonight, so... I'm playing this and listening, driving myself nuts listening to politics. Maybe we could try this game, just the two of us. Yeah. You can jump on my game if you want. I think you have to add me on Xbox. Just find me on Ninja Mortis. I'm Ninja Mortis on everything. Man, fuck, I hate when it's nighttime. Oh yeah, this is one of my friend's aunts. This is my aunt. Where are you? I must be coming 12 seconds away. Where's the pond here? I keep... Is it over there? Where is he? Oh, there he is. I'm not even sure how to get down from here. Okay, there's my house.
Let's reestablish homeostasis.
I didn't bring that thing, did I? I don't have a... Is Ninja Mortis like this? Or like this? It's probably together. It'll have like the same picture. You'll see like a zombie-esque ninja type for my like gaming logo. Or me in a costume. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, it'll look like this. Wait. Right here. And I'll add you. Also, do you have Discord or something? You can find my Discord in the, I think the About section, or just in the part of the YouTube video, if you scroll down video, scroll down to the bottom, you can find my Discord. I guess, can we use Xbox chat? Or there's in-game chat, right? Maybe there's in-game chat we can use. Is this an easier way down? Oh my god. Oh god, please don't. Oh my god. Okay. I thought I killed myself. I gotta fucking...
Light, a wave, and a particle.
Where the fuck do I go? Isn't this the way down? Fuck. How do I get down from here? Is this just the way up? Okay, here we go. I found it. Oh, Christ. Oh no, don't get me stuck in this shit! Okay, chill! Okay, okay, okay. Oh, slow down there. This way. Oh, Christ. Bees and everything. It's nighttime. Shouldn't you motherfuckers be asleep? I'm just happy there's no another mantis. I will, shit. Crap. As soon as I can find a safe place to, oh, God. This is such a long trek back. Oh, God!
This bug can barely move.
Yeah, he's fine. Is there something chasing me? What is happening right now? Just let me get out of here. Christ. Why is this guy still chasing me? Science!
Irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particles.
Okay, come on.
This is not a good place to bring a buggy.
Yeah, okay, just let me be safe. Okay, let me check. Check. You sent me a message? I don't see anything. Unread. Are you Rolly1203? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Add someone. Let's see. Very strange username. What, mine? Or yours? I don't see an add friend. I'll just, Wait, let me see. Oh, okay, there we go. Let's see, invite to party. Oh, you're playing Silk Song right now? How do you like that game? I wonder if I have this teleporter thing over here. Let me see. I have a couple of things to analyze. Oh, I thought I had a couple of things to analyze. It's cool, not gonna lie. I haven't played the first one. Do you have to play the first one for the second one to make any sense? Just beat 2 bosses. Yeah, I see it's getting a lot of good reviews. People love that game. Where is this taking me? It should take me close to oh God, okay. Alright. Now I can get back to my base. Well, maybe I'll base on one of those rocks. Do I have room for that feather? No. Next to the robot's body. Nice. Wait, hold on. I think probably not. Probably not what? Now I can join your game. Do you want to play on this stream? Yeah. We can play now, but if you don't wanna be on YouTube, I can turn it off. Where the fuck? Shit. God, those scorpions are fucking tedious to fight. Just let me get to safety real quick, and then I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Christ. Jesus, I hate getting stuck on bullshit. Okay. Okay. Night night. Now that I can join your game, do you want to play the stream? Oh yeah. Let me I think I have it on single player. I'm gonna have to switch it. I think. Let me see. Let me quit. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. this build, which means I have to turn it off, but I have to wait for it to update back in 0.1. Darn, we'll just play. Oh, what happened? I'm sorry. I'm back. I'll just put it on multiplayer anyways, in case you want to join. No password. Should be able to join if you want. Dun, 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 dun.
Hi there.
Haiti.
I know all about arthropods.
He knows all about arthropods. Okay. Let me see. Hot deposit. Roach head. What is this? Low health attack up. Oh, this is a thing. A weapon thing. Trinket. Mint. Did I get to eat a whole bunch of mint shards? 15 of them? Do I have 15 mint shards? This build, I don't have that many mint shards. I can't believe I only got one mint shard. Damn. I'm trying to find some more. I need to repair my shit. Oh, great. Of course I don't have... Repair. 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 That's fine. I need some more arrows. I think the game is bugged. It's trying to update. Okay. Like on your PC? I need more fucking arrows. Sources don't have any of that. Glacial feather arrows. I need some more feathers. What a... What did I need something. Damn it. What did I just do? Fuck. Christ. Do that. Yeah, I think I need to restart Xbox Store. Hold on. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. No. Did I have something for... It's something, blaze and brew. Chill reduction. Sizzle reduction. Cool off. This is what I need. Don't have any gum. Let's see. I can only make one. Oh. I need more stuff. Air, it started. Oh, nice. Let's see. These. Grab some mushrooms.
The texture is.
It started, yay.
I feel my cells rehydrating.
Didn't I have another one? Okay. Arrows. I need to find a caterpillar. Never mind, it's 8.3 megabytes. Wait, what? Oh wow, 0.100 spike. Is it working now? Maybe you have to restart your whole PC. Let me see. Wait, what? What happened here? Oh. Creature cards. It's not what I wanted. Resource. Scan for resources. Oh, there's caterpillars up here. Let's see. Place waypoint. Oh, I'm burning my torch away. Okay. Let's go, brother.
Look at me, part of the colony. Quite an efficient way to get around.
I'm gonna go eat. Okay. I will be on here for at least another couple of hours.
Easy does it.
Caterpillars. It says there's a feather over here somewhere too, but I don't see it. I hate scorpions. They're so tedious to fight. I want to build a base up on top here. Where am I? Oh, so it's right by that juice box. It's supposed to be by this juice box. Don't see nothing now. Oh, and a thing, will you prepare some things for me to start? Because B0 loot probably. I mean, you can come and make whatever you want, whatever you can make. I don't know what you want to use. Tell me what you want to use and I'll make it. Otherwise, you can just like make it yourself. I don't have a lot of stuff because it's just stuff that I've mined. But you could try to make whatever you want or whatever you can. Science. Can I bust this open yet? Still no. That's 3, huh? I don't see no cat. There's a caterpillar. Just give me like low tier armor weapons and an ant buggy, mostly rogue set, and weapon solo wolf spider 99%. Rogue set, low tier weapons armor, ant buggy, rogue set. I think you should be able to use my friend's extra ant. Yeah, let me go see if I can build that stuff for you. I think I have what I needed to repair my helmet anyways. Jesus. By the way, I did the whole story and did all the challenges. Oh, nice. I am where I am. I haven't did all the challenges, and obviously haven't done the whole story yet. That's pretty cool. Did you do it all solo? I like how these spikes don't hurt you like they did in the first one. I put them all over the place. Solo, yeah, nice. Let me see. What did you want on like first few days of release? I only started playing this a few days ago, I think. But I play I'm also playing Dune Awakening, so I'm gonna split my time between the two. I like playing a lot of these survival crafting games. Low tier weapon armor. What kind of weapon? Did you want an ant club? You said rogue set? Low tier rogue set. What do I have? Red ant shit. I think I already have a red ant set from one of these chests you can use. Yeah, I already have some stuff here you can use. If it's even leveled up a little bit. No? Thought I leveled up. Yeah, I thought I had a club. What the fuck is my stuff? Oh, yeah, here it is. Here's the red ant club. Alright. Yeah, you can just look in these boxes. I think I have stuff you can use. Let me see. Should make another box.
A feat of miniature engineering, that one.
Let's see. Oops. Shush. Just put this bullshit here for now. Take my strong hand. Wait. Where the fuck is my sword? Okay.
I can feel my cells rehydrating.
Right, I forgot. uh, how fast is your internet? I don't know what to do. I have a spider egg. But I can't hatch it. I guess you need another nest, huh? A hatchery? Or what? The Hatchet's hatchery. Is it? I can't tell. How do you tell what? I need multiple of those now. Need master. Survival. What is this? Venom reduction. Javelier. Good, I suppose, because normally it's 5 megabytes. Five megabytes a second? Oh, we're just playing Silk Song. Also, get good. Just switch these. Let's see. Sharpshooter. Activate. Message. Ambush attacks with daggers greatly increase. So you can't use it with Can't use it with bow sacks. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my poll takes.
Down their temperature, but I think, and this is not a testament to the right, unfortunately, but
Put that down a little bit. Fuck. I think I wanna try to go back and fight that thing. Fight that dude again. Mr. Grounded 2, who said you can stop updating. That's more like it. Went from 9 megabytes to 0 for a few seconds for some reason. That sucks, man. Let me see. Roach Club. Can you stun that bitch?
This is not a problem with neo-Nazis or the extremists on the right and left. That's not. It's evil. It's Donald Trump and his administration and the Republican Party.
Okay, so
The secret to fix yellow nails.
Pollen. Flyer stun. Slow. Chilly attack. I'll take some of these. Sizzle reduction.
Researchers at Johns Hopkins University found that toenail fungus
That.
takes root deep in the nail bed. The secret
But I'm at 10 gigabytes now. Also, I think you can. Wait, think I can what? Oh, stun? Oh, right. Maybe I will try to, where the fuck did I put it? Hello? And damage resistance down. What, where the hell did I? Oh, here we go. Arrows. Attack damage up.
And the solution has been right in front of us for hundreds of years. A 15-second shower ritual
Attack
that uses
damage.
4 herb
Right.
extracts to kill
Is this
the
attack
fungus
damage?
right at the root.
These are both attack damage.
Ritual has already helped over 114
Okay, guess it doesn't matter.
get clear, healthy nails, even in the winter. If you've tried everything and nothing worked, click the button below and watch the
They waste everything in a small radius.
how these 4 herbs can
Maybe I try to bomb her to death. Can I make some bombs? Because I can bomb the shit out of that area, I bet.
brittle, crumbling nails, thick, ugly appearance, bad odor.
Why? Why are you... Why are there so many commercials? Jesus Christ. What are these pointy rounds? Are these like Chinese stores or something?
on the right have gained more prominence. They've sort of infiltrated the moderate wing of the
The
left.
bombs.
We could perhaps agree that it's for worse. But I
Symbols. Oh, here we go. What do I need? Oh, I need, ant eggs. Oh, those are for turrets? Oh, okay. If you boss spawn an orc wolf spider, then get the venom reduction also. Those rounds. Oh, okay. Spider, then get the I don't know where that wolf spider is. I just want to beat that dude. That one kid with that badass armor and get that sword. I want to try to make some more of these. I'm gonna go grab a bunch of spider eggs.
Elon Musk, you talk about like the horribleness of extremist rhetoric online. A lot of this was driven by the fact that Donald Trump didn't want to see people banned from social media anymore. Elon Musk bought X and made it a worse place. This guy was in the White House
Where is the...
for fucking 10 months, and he got him to talk about genocide in South Africa. Why are you pretending that it's like some crazy small neo-Nazi group infiltrating?
Crap.
MAGA is the problem. MAGA is the
Brought the worst torch.
But also too, if I can just make one observation, I'll be quick.
Go ahead, real quick, and then Dev, and then I have things.
Here we go.
This has gone way further than I thought it would, but go ahead, please.
So we're in this conversation here, and obviously me and Tally here are supposed to be the champions for the right wing, and I feel like
Where's all the eggs? What the fuck?
possibly can to make the concessions where appropriate.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
That's going too far on the right, which is, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong.
let's grab this. Fresh mint!
Made right now by you, Destiny, that the
A
right
whole orc wolf spider if he's too low on phase 2. I mean, the boss literally spawned a whole orc wolf spider if he's too low on phase 2. Oh, okay.
like Tally's doing the same thing, but it's difficult to make the case when clips that will come out of this very conversation where we're trying to build the bridge there and figure and say, yes, it is a both sides need to de-escalate type thing, and all we're getting back is no, it's 100% on the right, it's all on the right, and they're just
Science.
Regular covalent S&P potency particles.
We need concessions from
Christ.
the President of the United States. Your concessions don't matter.
That's what I get, but when I see on Piers Morgan, you made it was a correct point that if Dave Rubin and that other chick were not going to denounce.
Oh, shit.
Take away. Even though Piers is saying,
Have I been through here?
Piers asked you if they were to denounce it, would you denounce
Oh.
the shooting on Trump? You said sure. Yeah, I think you said I'll think about it. And then Dave Rubin came out and said, well,
I'll think about it.
What happened there? And then you're like, okay, yeah, F these guys.
I need more eggs.
So here you have two people that actually are.
Where the fuck are all the,
And it's not getting us anywhere.
where the fuck are all the ant eggs?
I'm saying in that conversation, right? I'm talking about the people in this conversation.
Eat all those mint shards right now for the mutation.
Media thing. Dave Rubin is a larger media figure.
For sure, yeah.
Eat them all? Just 4? I thought you said I had to eat like 15 of them or something.
All of the mega media sphere is.
And we can certainly identify that, like, the incentive structure is to say the crazy stuff, because that's what gets you the likes, gets you the clicks. That's just a problem that everyone's going to have to contend with.
It's
That's
not,
why I really.
Why do you keep saying that? Why doesn't it happen on the left then, in the lawmaker and in the mainstream media segment?
Oh, okay.
You don't think
Oh, okay, I see. Sizzle reduction. Cool.
That are saying, basically advocating, maybe not expressly for violence, but they're doing the, political violence is bad, but he was a fascist and a Zionist, and I'll just leave it at that.
No,
like, whatever.
on the mainstream.
Oh, nice. Okay, I see.
This is not happening on the left. It is happening on the right. Why is it one I agree if it's just things get clicks?
Hold on. Just wait a second. I can.
Okay, I'll activate that when I get to him. Yeah, but for 1/3 of bar. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. Shit.
Tally. Okay. Real quick, Tally. I can think of exactly one elected Democratic official who engages in the same type of rhetoric, and that's Maxine Waters. That's it. All right. On the right, it's every single.
I need some more ant eggs.
All the alternative media on the right is also doing the exact same as the left, probably worse.
I completely agree. Yes, literally, definitely worse. I agree.
So then why would you? What is the incentive?
Fuck out of my way.
So on the left, you can't. If you disavow.
Get out!
I don't want us all to die, and I just want to further.
Oh, here we go.
This country, because I do think with something that you're not.
Just 2 more.
You don't seem ready to acknowledge right now, even though I know you feel this way about the extreme left. The extremes in this country are fueling each other. It is not just one side completely.
Hey. Let's get this.
It's like 80% one side, Tally. It's like 80% one side.
The best part of butyrate is most people.
All right.
The lining of your colon, the cells that line your colon, their nourishment comes from butyrate. Most of us.
More eggs.
We don't feed butyrate. Anybody's wondering why 30-year-old people are getting colon cancer? You have to get butyrate production in your diet. Eggs.
If you're gonna get eggs, these are the kind to get the pasture.
Oh, shit.
Oatmeal.
There we go.
All oats in the United States are calculated for Roundup. Wait, study out of China took healthy volunteers and they put them on a 14
Alright.
water
Let's get the fuck out of here.
100 calories per day of prebiotic fiber.
If I can remember even how to get out of here.
Had no hunger even with a 14-day water fast. Why? These guys were
Probably not this way.
bacteria. The bacteria in turn sent GLP
There we go.
signals to the brain saying,
Take a breather, little bug, as Allie would say.
for weight loss is
As Ali would say.
bacteria. It's remarkable how much this works. A lot of my patients are just addicted to it. A lot of people are surprised
Follow the wire.
of our weight loss or gain is actually controlled by the bugs that live in our gut. And we now know from both animal studies and human studies that there are lean bacteria and
Oops, follow the wire the wrong way.
one of the tricks is to give lean
Follow the wire.
Avocados are really one of the
This way.
you can eat. They're almost pure fat and fiber, and it's fiber that your gut buddies love. Tomatoes. Now, remember, tomatoes are not a vegetable. They are a fruit. And the scary thing about tomatoes is that the peel and the seed
The scary thing. God, there's so many fucking commercials. Holy shit.
you have issues.
Okay, now I go this way.
Arthritis. This is not your friend. People know that there's something wrong. They're eating healthier than ever, and yet they're sicker than ever.
And do you think it's stoppable through diet?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
It all comes down to this key aspect of your biology, and most doctors have no idea about it.
Easy.
Blanket advice doctors
These fucking commercials. Christ. Also, a very good tip for the boss. Use his heals when you don't have Fizzle because it won't heal you. Yeah, yeah. I figured as much, but I try to like stop from dying. It doesn't really work.
Especially when you can't even control all of the left. Like, how many times have we disavowed hankies and everybody in the mainstream media has had to disavow the left and fight with the left? Like, fuck, there's a huge fight in the Democratic Party right now over whether they even want to endorse Mamdani. But that's not enough. It's never enough.
At this point, we're not.
Never enough.
We're not asking for a disavow at this point. At this point, we've accelerated, and now we aren't just. I'm not disavowing it. It's like they're coming to kill us all, and we need to get ready for war. Is what you're saying on my panel. They're coming to make us extinct.
That's what the right is saying, and I'm saying we should be ready for it.
There are other ways.
Incorrect. No, wait. Is what I'm saying incorrect?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, wait, so the right is not. I couldn't show you tweet after tweet after tweet.
I can show you tweet, but if you think
Jump, jump. Reflexes. Yeah.
representatives of the majority of the right wing in America,
Let's see.
crazy few that are all
You need to go.
and a lot more
Stop.
than they should.
Stop.
Okay, but in that case, wait. I will concede my entire point if you can show me a single alternative or mainstream.
Farewell, my friend. Ooh, that's a lot of. Okay. Give me
It can't be somebody like Massey who's being
how many can I make of these?
Trump on this, because now they all hate him for saying that.
Sure. Well, you're putting me in an impossible position because everyone who does that is large on the right in these spaces, is going to be excoriated by those loud few voices. But listen, just like
We need more track grass.
hold on, just like the Vanguard is
Well, science.
right? Doesn't mean
Okay. Can I sleep?
turn down the temperature or do these things where you have Vanguard
Okay.
and other fucking crazy
Reflexes.
excoriate them. Yes. So obviously.
But the difference is every single mainstream Democrat is disavowing them. And on the right, not only can we not get them to disavow Trump, they're disavowing the people that are disavowing Trump. So you're saying that on the left, we have a problem with disavowing extremists. We don't, by the way. We all disavow them, and we've done it over and over again.
I'm
The
ready for
mainstream and the
pickup.
alternative left like me do it over and over
God
again.
damn.
And you've seen this from top to bottom. On the right, it's not even that they won't disavow Trump. It's that they will disavow people that are disavowing Trump. Donald Trump made a
That are disavowing that are disavowing.
squad because she was on the J6 committee. Massey
It's clean.
shit talk
Don't
this
worry
guy
about
was
my
anyone
mineral
elected
intake.
official in the United States because he hates how much. Do you see the disparity and the problem there? And you're like, but Steven, you guys need to disavow just a little bit
Hold on.
harder.
How do we fix it is the thing, and
You can't.
seem
We
to be.
can't fix it.
Yes,
We can't fix it.
that's the problem I have with your rhetoric. I disagree with you, and I think that if you are telling people that there's nothing to do, there's no way to fix it, there's no way we're going to, then you are inevitably feeding.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari,
Jesus. It's like a commercial every fucking 2 seconds.
You're feeding into what is inevitably going to happen, but it's
Alright,
not inevitable.
I need dry grass.
It's not inevitable. There are many off ramps that we can provide. There are many solutions that we can do.
Give me one off ramp. What's one off ramp?
One off ramp is.
Wick, how do you fix it? How do you fix it?
I'm
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so first of all, you de-escalate, right? You disavow as you have been doing and you keep doing, and then once 2026 comes around, you elect people and representatives. You're going to look. The extremists are going to get punished, right? These people,
Punish them. Punish everybody.
Let's reestablish homeostasis.
They're going to lose their seat.
Look at every candidate.
They already stole a Supreme Court pick. They've already stole multiple Supreme Court rulings. They've already indefinitely expanded the power of the president. They've already permanently disbanded USAID. They've already permanently destroyed the Department of Education. They've already permanently ruined the United States standing in the world in terms of our positions with NATO, with the European Union, with trade, with all of our allies. Like, wow, what a punishment. This motherfucker might
Go off, King.
the punishment. So he's gonna piss on his grave.
Hold on, there's more than just. There's more than just. Go ahead.
Sorry. I was just saying, and electoral consequences are real. I mean, I'm old enough to remember 2022 when every one of Trump's hand-picked candidates went down in flaming defeat. So that was the push right there, right? That was the surge to be more MAGA, to be more extremist, and it was defeated at the ballot box. And so, if you're looking for examples, that and you said earlier, you'll retract all of your points if we can point to any sort of mainstream figure on the right.
What did they learn and what did they change after 2022?
Well, who ran in 2024?
Okay, that's good. Get those orc bombs too. They insta stun. Yeah, just on. I think I have one or two. I had a bunch. I think I'm running out of stuff to make them though.
Vice president? It's because he almost had his last one fucking killed when he was trying to insurrect them. So how are you telling me that they had some huge consequences or learned some big lesson in 2022?
Because they lost, and then you get to 2024, and you can look at Trump and the platform that he was putting together. And I've heard it said before, when you've got these 80-20 issues like crime, issues like immigration, and Trump is planting himself
These bombs. Need more butterfly stuff.
every single time. Then yeah, he's making the broad appeal, and there's a lot more factors too. When you're talking about Joe Biden, what happened to him, how he has to now.
Out of Mike Fangs now.
Second candidate who seems to have zero authenticity or ability to articulate.
God, I don't want these ant eggs fucking
Throughout her political career, it just felt like
Donald Trump, I'm curious, can you articulate anything that
blowing up in my face.
What do you think Donald Trump's grand vision is for the Middle East? How do you think Donald Trump wants to end the Ukraine-Russia?
No, he doesn't have it. No, he
What do you think Donald Trump's domestic
17, so close to ending this nightmare. Yeah.
Donald Trump's position is on Canada and Mexico? Are they horrible countries that take advantage of us, or was his upgrade to NAFTA, the U.S.-Mexico-Canada trade agreement, the best thing ever? What do you think Donald Trump's position is on China, our number one enemy, that he's constantly undermining our position against by making enemies of every other friendly country in the world? Why are you trying to protect him? Kamala Harris is infinitely more qualified and could articulate any position a billion times better than the actual half-dead retard that is sitting in the fucking White House right now. Like, how could you even say that?
Blade Master.
if you want specific, detailed, pointed plans as to how any individual.
I thought I already got that. Attack creatures with sword temporarily removes your stamina timer. Oh shit. Alright, I need Might Fangs.
Her and Waltz got grilled on their economic plans or whatever, and she had to go into her. The three big credits that she was offering was an expansion of the child tax credit. She was talking about
Where's the mites at?
businesses where the first, what was it, $20,000 of income would get some kind of tax deduction. They talked about housing plans, about how they wanted to give like a first-time buyer a home credit or whatever. And
Jesus.
you can walk through and listen to her detailed plans on anything she talked about, as opposed to Trump, who literally can't name.
I don't think I've defeated a wolf spider yet. Let me see if I can.
Level of substance or depth beyond the two-sentence summary. We want to do a child tax credit in this category. Or if she was, you think, okay, we had an hour discussion where we specifically dive into the economic plan. She was something that, okay, if they ask you about your economic plan, here's your 3 bullets to go off of.
She was a PA, and then she was an Attorney General of California, and then she was and then she
Damn.
was president for 4 years. She detail any plan whatsoever. You really think she was just AFK the whole time?
Yeah, no,
Fuck!
no, politicians, yes, absolutely. You can get fed your bullet point
God damn, he's gonna.
3 months apart from each other, and each time he made the exact same speech. And I was kind of shocked at like, oh.
Did you beat the boss at the statue for its weakness? No, fuck. I keep forgetting to peep. Oh. Oh God.
The government, and it was the deep state. So that doesn't. Kamala Harris wasn't the deep state. Who was actually running the government at that point? That's a facetious question. I'm sorry. Do you think that Donald Trump could talk at all about any of his policies for anything ever?
Well, obviously not to a level that you're gonna consider.
No, not to a level.
Qualified.
Like, could he even explain? Do you think that Donald Trump, for instance, does he understand that a tariff is an import tax yet, or do you think he's?
I forgot to.
Ironic that the party that calls itself tolerance is so.
I forgot. I forgot to change my fucking respawn point.
Graduating from high school functionally illiterate. It says a lot about the twisted priorities.
How do we fix this?
By firing those who are.
Yeah, why don't I do that?
They are allowed to remain in power. My deep fear is that the country that I love and am willing to die for will be lost.
This is going to be a lot of fun. Audience is going to just love this. Okay, so you're one of my favorite troublemakers. I'm actually positive
Oh, fuck off.
right? I want to start with the obvious. Tulsi, you have been disappointed.
Damn it.
They raised you from an early age, I think in your 20s, and they couldn't control you, and so now they hate you. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes.
Oh my God! Shut up! I can't even. I can't handle this. Can't handle this video anymore. I'm done with that. All right. I need to get serious. What was the button? E or X? And then E?
Hello again. In the yard. You were warriors. That's who I want to see.
Oh yeah?
Yourselves.
Let's go.
Another one for the compendium.
Jesus!
You might have potential.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! I forgot to change. I forgot to change the mutation thing. Please just stay in one place for a second, please. Night. No pause. What? Oh my God!
You're so weak, it's embarrassing me.
Okay. Let me see. Mutation. Let's deactivate that. Great. Okay. Finish again. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck out of my way. Fuck out of my way. Woo! I'm probably not gonna beat her this time, so I'll head back to my base after this. Dun, 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 dun. Oops, wrong way.
Hello again. In the yard. You were warriors. That's who I want to see. Your true selves. I can see how you survived in the yard. Focus.
Oh shit. Might have her stun locked.
You might have potential.
Oh yeah. I do if you just stay right there and keep staying right there. Don't fucking attack me. Oh, I found a cheese. Fuck. Okay, okay, okay. Not working now. Jesus.
Not bad. Focus.
Ah, Christ.
Leave me alone.
What? What the hell? Oh, fucking recover. Oh my god. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Why? How do I... There's no dodging that. Christ.
You're so weak, it's embarrassing me.
Okay, I gotta head back to my base. It's just ridiculous. Whoa. By the way, that was phase 2. Oh. Yeah, that I don't there wasn't no coming away from that. Sell my shit. Fuck. Are you kidding me? I lost I don't have any light. I do need some more feathers. Where am I? Sure, where am I? What's happening right now? What the hell is that? What the fuck is calling me? Harris Ltd? The fuck is it? Some scam shit? Chicago-based debt collection agency. Oh, good. Just when I needed debt collectors. It's so dark I can barely see anything. Wow, I still have arrows here. Oh, fuck off.
I'm ready for pickup.
Oh, fuck off. Come on, Auntie. Let's go.
Transportation.
Peace.
Buggy is winded.
Jesus. Out of here. You want to know honey from Hollow Knight? There.
This is not a good place to bring a buggy.
No funny from Hollow Knight. There's called Tier. You can touch acid, but you can't touch water. It's basically you becoming a Discord mod with it. Oh my god. That's hilarious. What the hell's happening right now? I think I have Hollow Knight. I bought it a long time ago. I just never played it. I think I played it for a day or something, and then something else came out, and I just 2.7 gigs, please. I'll sell my. Yeah, well, I'm probably gonna be getting off here soon. I gotta go to sleep around 2. But I usually get up at, I don't know how late you stay up. I usually get up around 8 or 9, and then I'm up all night. These aren't my normal. Right now, it's not my normal gaming hours. I can't believe I get killed by that wolf spider. I was so close to beating his ass. Ugh. Jesus, it's stuck on shit. What is chasing me this far?
Right. Looks like it's all still here.
Yeah, it better be. Ilabasa. Oh man, I gotta go. Yeah, I probably gotta go too. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out, man. Stop by anytime. I usually stream on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Those are my days off, and it's usually like after. It's usually in the evening, whenever I get up. It can be 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't really have any like consistent like time schedule or anything. That's probably why I'm not like growing or anything. But yeah, see you again. Stop by anytime. Thanks for stopping by. See ya. Let's get off here too. Super quit. Thanks for stopping by, everybody.